with a buy recommendation and a price tag that is below where the stock is at Tesla, you appear like a really silly analyst. Check out what else is happening to other stocks. After a 9-day surge, Tesla's market capitalization has risen by $132 billion, surpassing the combined value of GM and Ford in just 10 days. This means that Tesla has outperformed GM and Ford together in just 10 days. According to future fund managing partner Gary Black, Tesla's stock, which is presently trading at $248.30, is thought to be where it was in 2020 before it increased sevenfold. To put this into perspective, this is what happened in 2020. The stock market valued Tesla at $117 billion in January of that year, but by the end of the year, that amount had risen to $658.39 billion. After that, in less than a year, Tesla stock crossed the threshold to have a $1 trillion market capitalization, hitting that milestone on October 25, 2021. Even Tesla's owners were taken aback by the stock's meteoric climb in such a short amount of time, but in a positive sense. According to Gary Black, Tesla stock, which is currently trading between $245 and $250, will continue to rise, albeit not as far as it did in 2020. The rationale behind this forecast, the Cybertruck manufactured by Tesla, as the brand recently announced that it has begun building validation and certification release candidates at the Texas Gigafactory. The Cybertruck has been highly controversial. In fact, since enthusiasts are learning more and more about the truck, some bold predictions are coming from a Wall Street veteran. In light of this, even investment firm Future Fund ETS co-founder Gary Black expressed to CNBC how optimistic he is about the company and how positively it will affect the company's stocks. He added that Tesla would sell a ton of its first electric pickup truck because of how distinctive it is. Taking it a step further, Black claimed that the truck would sell itself when it is on the road because it is big, bold, and gorgeous. In addition, it has already received 1.9 million pre-orders, which is an incredibly high number. Delivery of the vehicle will begin at the end of the third quarter, with the base model costing just under $50,000. Similar to a moving billboard, Black shared that while it's likely that many orders won't result in actual sales, they could still drive traffic to Tesla's website and produce a positive feedback loop where customers become enthusiastic about a product after enjoying positive experiences with the company's other products. Take note of this. Black predicted that Tesla's stock would soar in 2019 because consumers would probably still be thrilled with the Cybertruck. If you recall, the price of Tesla's shares shot up 7 times in 2020 as a result of the excitement surrounding the Model I, with growth rates jumping from 36 in 2020 to 82nd in 2021. Black predicted that the same event will occur the following year. The Cybertruck is a vehicle that competes against everyone and nobody, and not just Gary Black. Will bring tremendous advantages to the corporation. Ivan Jury, an automotive analyst for the car shopping website Edmunds, told Insider earlier this year, if the Cybertruck comes to fruition looking like it did at the debut, that should be more than enough. Everything else from tech and features is just icing on the cake. He compared the Cybertruck to Hummer, similarly large and impractical vehicle that could attract enthusiasts and wealthy luxury buyers alike. Notably, Musk confirmed in May that Tesla will make the Cybertruck available to customers later in 2023. Sorry for the delay. We're finally going to start delivering production Cybertrucks later this year, he said. I think the product, if anything, is better than expectations. It's the first completely new Tesla product in years, and comes at a time when both Tesla and the pickup truck market need some fresh ideas like most of its features. The Cybertruck's cost remains unknown. In 2019, the company said the Cybertruck would cost $40,000, but Musk has since said that the price will change. Generally, the Tesla Model 3 is the most affordable model in the range, starting at about $40,000. And the Tesla Model X plaid variant costs up to $108,000. The Tesla Roadster, which will go into production at a base price of about $200,000, is anticipated to be the most expensive model. In light of this, Tesla is now accepting refundable 100 deposits for its newest model. Predicted that the deliveries of Cybertrucks would probably greatly surpass Wall Street projections. He pointed out that when Tesla ramped up its planning for yearly production of 375 units. The current consensus delivery projections for 2024 and 2025 are 91 and 160 units, respectively. The analysts stated that assuming a $60,000 average selling price, 20% gross margin, and a 1 to 15% tax rate, the consensus estimates are at least $200,000 short annually. He further stated that this shortfall is worth 60 cents per share in incremental earnings per share estimate for 2025. According to Black, this extra earnings per share represents 10 of the estimated $6 per share in 2025 Street's adjusted earnings per share. This may be up for discussion, but we all know how optimistic Black is about Tesla. In fact, he believes that the company stock will double in value by 2025 from where it is currently to between $500 and $600. Not only did Barron Capital's Ron Barron say last year, he reaffirmed a few weeks ago, but he also grabbed the stock and saw it rise 89% in just 2 years. It's worth noting that Tesla has already gained nearly 140% this year. So it's not surprising that Barron is more bullish than ever in an early Squawk Box episode this year. Barron also discussed his belief that Tesla's stock may reach $1,500 by 2030. Barron stated that given the present levels of consumer demand for Tesla vehicles, he was not concerned about market volatility. Demand for Tesla's vehicles is currently at historically high levels, according to Barron, and he believes that this will continue to drive up the company's stock price in the years to come. When we began investing in Barron's company in 2014, he stated that they were producing 31,000 automobiles annually and that he anticipated 20 million cars by 2030. By 2030, I envision shares at $1,500 each. Are you now wondering if you should invest in Tesla? Well, just so you know, EV ownership is on the rise, and due to the need to reduce our emissions, it's probably a fairly safe assumption that demand for EVs will continue to rise in the future. And while competition has undeniably increased significantly in the EV sector, Tesla remains to be the undisputed king because of this. Investors have swarmed to buy Tesla shares in the last few years, turning it into the most valuable car manufacturer in the world. The year 2020 marked the first year in which Tesla recorded a full year profit, and since then, the EV manufacturer has performed strongly. It is important to remember that if you buy Tesla shares, you are buying a portion of the company. Consequently, the success of your investment is dependent on the future success of Tesla. Therefore, before you invest in Tesla, should be sure to familiarize yourself with its recent financial performance to spare you lengthy explanations. Though, since you will have to do your own research anyway, if you decide to invest in Tesla, here's what you should know. At the initial public offering price of $17 per share, $1, zero investment in Tesla stock would have yielded 58 shares. Taking into consideration the 2020 Tesla stock split, this would have increased in value to over $77,000 by the end of 2022. However, it's important to remember that 2022 wasn't so kind to Tesla shares, with the share price falling by 65, mostly as a result of stock market volatility brought on by high inflation. Increasing interest rates and overall economic instability were contributing factors, but Musk's acquisition of Twitter also had some effect. For those who are considering purchasing Tesla shares, keep in mind that the stock markets are currently reacting to economic uncertainty. Tesla has had strong financial performance in recent years and has consistently exceeded expectations when it comes to revenue growth and profitability. Additionally, Tesla's energy generation and storage segment has been a significant contributor to its financial performance. Despite the fact that the company's stock suffered greatly last year, it appears that Tesla will continue to thrive. Ultimately, investing in Tesla should be a decision you arrive at through your own research. Subscribe for more content. Many thanks.